Good evening, everyone, and welcome this evening to the annual meeting of Northwest PEG TV. So I officially call this annual meeting to order. For those of you that don't know me, I'm Tim Stetson. Until our next board meeting, am the president of Northwest Access. I've met my term limits, and will be passing the role to another member of our board moving forward. So I'm a pastor, so I know that Paul worries every time he gives me the opportunity to speak that I'm going to go on forever. I told him tonight I only had about 3 hours worth of notes. No, I don't really. But I do want to say that it truly has been an honor to be the president of this organization. And in fact, I've said many times that out of all of the organizations that I've been a part of over the years, this is one of my favorites. And I'm serving with this board, with all the folks that work on the staff here. It's been wonderful. And I am pleased to be able to continue as a member of the board of directors. And I think here at Northwest Access Television, we have a wonderful staff. We have a great board, which of course includes many of the people here in the room with us tonight. And everyone is totally focused on our mission of being Franklin County's media center. And I think that that's really important. I believe that we're the best in the state because of that. So now, just so Paul knows that I'm not going to go on forever, I invite him to come up and introduce our staff, and then I'll introduce everybody to the members of our board.
Thank you, Tim, and thank you for limiting that to 45 seconds instead of the 3 hours that we talked about. Hi, everybody. Paul Snyder, Executive Director here for Northwest Access TV. Here to introduce our staff. We have Katie taking some photos, Josh running the board, Colin's in there as well. Let's see a look around the room. We have Brian, our videographer, Hunter, videographer, Will, videographer, Aram, videographer, Jasmine, videographer, and I think that's all who's hiding back there for staff. And we have a few volunteers and community members here as well, so thank you all for coming tonight. And then we have another half a dozen or so more videographers that couldn't be here tonight that that are still part of our organization and still covering events here in Franklin County. So thank you.
And for our board, let's go down through that list as well. We have our Vice President, Bryce Batchelder, is here with us. We have Joe Helko, Joyce Kemp, Angela Bernard, Virginia Holloman, Kate Lattison, and then three folks that aren't with us but are members of our board are Dino Patsoris and Wesley Gates Kempton. So I'd like everybody to give them a round of applause as well tonight. So once again, we'll welcome Paul back up as he is going to share. We're bringing up Bryce. Because Bryce, yeah, woo, 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 woo. And Bryce will take care of our board member elections tonight.
There's a rundown, Tim. There's a rundown. Good evening, everyone. I am Bryce Batchelder, Vice President of the board here at Northwest Access TV. Believe it or not, we do have some business to attend to this evening, which naturally is why they're giving it to the most serious board member to carry out. Yeah, well, fair enough. 3 members of our board are up for re-election. All are interested in continuing to serve. So I would entertain a motion to re-elect Joe Halko, Virginia Holloman, and Dino Patsoris to 3-year terms. Kate, thank you. Is there a second? Angela, all right. All in favor, please say aye. Aye. All opposed? The ayes have it. Congratulations to those 3. We are happy to have you continue on. And now, hold on. Run down. Give it back to Paul.
Almost got out of there without a joke. Thanks, Bryce. So this is a portion where I kind of do my own update, I guess. So back in 2015, when I started here as a programming coordinator, Northwest Access TV was pretty different. I've had these conversations with those tonight about that. We ran a nonprofit out of a classroom in the IT department of a high school, covered only a handful of towns in Franklin County, recorded a couple high school sporting events a month, and barely scratched the surface of our potential as an organization. Today, I'd say things are a bit different. A beautiful and paid-off building all to ourselves for the community and staff to produce creative content. 17 municipalities and school districts that rely on our coverage to broadcast all the work being done in Franklin County for the community. 100+ live broadcast sporting events a year between 4 high schools, where hundreds of thousands of viewers have watched their loved ones compete for glory. Original content that gets syndicated on a national level from our peers in public access. Shout out to Josh. More than a dozen regional awards recognizing the hard work and dedication to our craft and community, also including a couple national awards. While it may look like we've hit our stride as a public access station, I feel like our staff continues to raise the bar both professionally and creatively. We used to have slow seasons here, not so much anymore. Our coverage and work is a year-round commitment to our community, and that's a word I've used a lot just in the last minute. That's who we're here for. Our family, our friends, neighbors, and colleagues. The more support we receive from our community, the more we want to give back to them. To our community partners across the county, our clerks, board members, superintendents, athletic directors, teachers, coaches, nonprofit friends, underwriters, and business owners, thank you for an incredible year of support. It really goes a long way. To our board of directors, without your support and guidance, none of us would be here today. You took a chance on a guy like me back in 2020, nothing else was going on that year, to take on an executive director title, a role that had only been held by 2 other people before me, weirdly enough, one of them also named Paul. To our staff, our videographers are an incredibly talented and dedicated team who take pride in their work at every event that they cover. From our budget meetings to overtime victories, I hope you all know how much you are appreciated. To the 3 that should know how much I appreciate you, publicly recorded thank you, if you will. Katie, our editor and in-house chef, your creativity and craftsmanship behind the keyboard always leaves me impressed and with how you can make our crazy ideas into reality with your digital arts skills. Josh, our programming coordinator, and Apple Juice drinking wild man. You're always striving to make our content look and sound better than it ever has. It's been inspiring to see the ideas you come up with evolve from concept to nationally syndicated content. And Alan, our technology coordinator and go-to fix-it engineer, who unfortunately couldn't be with us here tonight. Your dedication to making this place run as smoothly as it does is almost unmatched. I won't be out of a job yet. We can always count on you to come up with a solution we didn't know was even possible, and also to help restart our computers when they aren't working. So again, thank you to our staff. We are not Northwest Access TV without you. And as for 2026, I know I'm excited to see what we can do next. So thank you for indulging me with my update. And now we go right into the more recognition and awards portion of our annual meeting. So for this award, let me paint you a picture. It's a frigid night in early February, the kind of night where the wind hurts your face, it takes forever for your car windshield to defrost, and your hands sting from the icy air. Plot twist, you don't have to go out tonight because you're warm and cozy in your home watching the MVU or BFA hockey teams play in rinks that are colder than it is outside. But you're informed and you're entertained because of a couple volunteers that lend their voices to us to give our broadcast a professional and exciting experience. Every year, we like to recognize a community partner that helps our organization, and this year, we couldn't settle on one because there are 2 guys that show up game after game to help our hockey broadcast sound incredible. So this year's recipients of our Community Partnership Award are David Jackson and Morgan Stanton. David couldn't be here tonight, but we do have Morgan, so if you'd like to come up and receive your award, we'd appreciate that. If you want to to say something, you're more than welcome to.
Oh man, I forgot my phone. I wish I had prepared something. This is a great organization to work for. I have so much fun night in and night out. I thank you. Well, we started this maybe 6 years ago. I started calling hockey games, and the support of you guys along with the community has just been inspiring. And I get to do something that I love night in and night out, and it's all because of you guys and what this station has become. So I thank you. I thank the community, and it's been a really fun ride. Thank you.
And from our quick conversations tonight, Morgan will be back for another year of hockey announcing over at the Highgate Arena. So excited to have him back again for another season. Next, I'm going to welcome in Josh Pryor for our Rising Star Award. And I'm going to switch with him because he's in the control room.
Oh, this place rules. I'm so excited every time we do this. Mighty bright, though. All right. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Abraham Lincoln, World Series, 1997. At Northwest Access TV, we like to think that you make 100% of the shots you do take. And this year's recipient of the Rising Star Award is a perfect example of that ethos. Often when new producers or community members enter the studio for the first time, we hear something along the lines of, "This is amazing, I had no idea you guys were even here." As part of our organizational outreach, I often remind people that we are a free asset and here to be part of their creative journey. Some people nod their heads, some people dip their toes, but this year's winner of the Rising Star Award ran with it and produced 16 episodes of content over the span of just a few months by reading through her novel, Beneath the Fountain. It is my honor to present Donna Ray Menard with this year's Northwest Access Rising Star Award. Donna Ray.
Thank you very much.
Thank
You're
you.
supposed to shake my hand.
Okay. You got anything you want to say?
I'm really surprised. I don't think it's fair that these guys all came in here with a script and the rest of us got to play it off by our ear. But I walked in the door. I said, "Good afternoon. My name is Donna Ray Menard. I'm a local author, and I'd like to talk to you about my books." And I got the chance to actually read one of my books on Northwest Public Access, and it was great. It was fun for me. My sister, who was baking for these guys on a regular basis, which is probably pretty basically why I got the award, and we had a great time, and I enjoyed doing it. I did a couple of spots of just this is how it works, and then I got to read the book, and it was wonderful. And I want to thank the people here for being so generous with everything that they did to help this to become a tremendous experience for me. Thank you.
The sweets definitely helped, but it also caused us to all go up shirt sizes and get gym memberships. So, thank you, Donna Ray. I'm gonna be in this too. Yeah. So our next award is the Legacy Leadership Award. In 2024, just last year, we introduced a new award to our annual meeting. Hunter Para took home that first Legacy Leadership Award, aptly named for Paul Legacy, Northwest Access TV's first executive director and true pioneer to public access media in Franklin County. Hunter received that award last year because of his commitment and dedication to not only his craft, but making others better as well without guidance or formal requests from management, always just trying to make us better and share the knowledge that he has. And while we could easily give this award to him year after year, because of his he has continued to impress our staff with the same get-it-done attitude. It's more fun to, spread the joy and recognition. For this year's recipient, we have someone who only started with us last year, but in that short time, and honestly, from the very first day, this person has been nothing short of a perfect employee, showcasing their skill in media knowledge while maintaining an accountable and professional manner. They are leading by example, simply put. And that's why this year's award goes to Jasmine Medina, and she would probably quit on the spot if I asked her to come up and grab the award tonight, so I will bring it to her later. Just a round of applause for Jasmine, please. Because we want to keep her around for another year, so we're not going to have her go on camera. But thank you, Jasmine, for just an incredible year of work. She does not. So now I will bring up Tim Stetson for the end of our meeting here.
Thank you and congratulations to all of our award winners. So I would now, to close out the meeting, entertain a motion to adjourn. About a second? All those in favor signify by saying aye. Those opposed, nay. The ayes have it. Thank you all very much for joining us both here, as well as those of you that are joining us electronically. Have a great night.